Good morning, everybody. Hello. It's Thursday, March 5th, 2020. I hope to see some of you guys here. My name's Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Midlothian, Texas. So if you're watching, or if you're seeing this right now, you may be watching replay because it takes Facebook a minute to notify everybody. Stampin' Up! Is, good morning, Betty. It is a company of paper crafting, rubber stamps, photopolymer stamps, accessories, tools, and we teach people how to make cards, gift packaging, scrapbooking, and so much more. Good morning, Janet. As you guys come on, say hi. Even if you're watching replay, say hi because you'll be entered to win some prizes today. And I'll show you those in a little bit. So again, my name's Jennifer Cotton. Good morning, Barbara. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator since 2001. So I believe it's 19 years now. November 2001 is when I signed up with Stampin' Up! And so I represent that company. So you can order the stuff you see from me today through, I forgot to check my iPad over here, through me. But it's Stampin' Up! Merchandise, so of course it's the best quality you're gonna find on the market, and I represent it so I can take care of your issues, which there won't be, but if there's an issue, something's defective or something, I'll take care of it. Good morning, Marilyn. Oh, rainy in Georgia. That makes sense. It was rainy here yesterday. Janet, good morning. Thank you for sharing. So as you guys come on, like I said, say hi, and that will enter you in a drawing. And then if you share the video, like Janet, comment that you shared, and you'll get entered into a separate drawing for another prize, which I'll show you in a sec. So while people are jumping on, I'm going to show you guys some cards I've received in the mail recently. So don't forget to say hi. I see some people are watching, but it won't show me that later. It'll just show if you commented. Hey Cindy, good morning. So this is the envelope, which I thought was so cute. And then here is, let me see if I can cover the important stuff, the front of the envelope from Pat Coates, and she sent me this gorgeous card. Isn't that gorgeous? Woo! Of course, lots of this stuff is back ordered or unavailable. We sold out of the Golden Honey designer paper. I knew it was gonna happen, and it did. Sold out. And then the dies for the bees are currently temporarily unorderable. They're coming back, I believe, in April. So you can get them, just not right now. But anyway, Pat, thank you so much for the card. Thank you for sharing Cindy, by the way, as well. Gail sent me a birthday card. And by the way, Pat did not write inside the card so that she put a sticky note so I can reuse it. Thank you, Pat. Gail sent me a birthday card, and she matched up her envelope as well. So cute with the little horses there. And then I believe, oh no, she stamped something different on the inside, but a greeting on the inside. But anyway, thank you, Gail. I got a card from Diane. I believe she won a prize. Yes, and so it was a thank you card. Look how cute that is. Those are those lasered bird ballad cards. Anyway, we sell them. And then another card from Oma, and this is a second card. I think she sent me one similar to this before, but this is a second one. So thank you guys very much. I love it. It's so fun when you check your mail and you get stuff like that instead of bills or junk mail. Good morning, Linda. I already forgot if I said hi to you, Debbie. So good morning, Debbie. Okay, so again, if you say hi, live or replay, you're going to be entered to win a class packet from me. Let me show you what it's going to make. You just provide the stamps only, and everything's going to be die cut, ready to stamp and assemble. So these are the 4 cards it's going to make, and these cards, excuse that, oh, that's just a bow, that my online order people received they're going to receive for last month's orders. Hey, Stella, I see you there. Make sure you comment. Thank you for sharing, Debbie. So every month you place a $25 online order with me, use this month's host code 25 or more, you will get a class kit mailed to you for free. It'll be cut, die cut, ready to go. Here's what the class kit's going to look like. Depending on if you order 50 or more, you also get a free full accessory. Hey Stella. If your order's 25 or more, less than 50, we just give you the parts you need for that accessory instead of giving you the full one. But this month, what people are going to receive in the mail, once I receive my ribbon in, you'll get an actual full roll, and I send it out, is this class packet. I do have several different versions of thank you cards this month, so you might get that one, you might get a different one. And then you're going to get the card bases in the back, and in the front are all of the packets to make 4 cards, so you can see how everything's cut and ready to go. Again, you can receive a class kit like this from me free every single month if you place an online order with me. 25 or more, use the host code. 50 gets you the free accessory as well, which will change each month, of course. And 150 or more will get you some free stuff from Stampin' Up. Hey Sharon, good morning. Good morning, Catherine. And so because of that free stuff, if you order 150 or more, you don't want to use the host code. You want to, don't do the host code. I'll still give you my stuff and you'll get stuff from Stampin' Up. So let me show you the 4 cards from this month. We use the, what is it called? Painted Poppies stamp set. So cute. Some of these cards definitely were inspired this month. I was pressed for time, so they're inspired by cards, at least some or all, honestly, I can't remember, by cards I saw on online, basically. So there you go. Now, the kit for this month, if you place an online order with me, is going to use the Under My Umbrella bundle. So again, if needed, we will pre-punch for you. If, for example, if we use this one, you could stamp that first and then hand cut it out if you don't own the punch. But when possible, we'll pre-punch, we'll die cut, we'll emboss, all that stuff. And that'll be Landa, who's just joined us here. She'll be pre-doing all that stuff for you most likely. Let me catch up here. Betty, thank you. Sweet deal. Marilyn, so it's this kit. Here's what we're using. But again, you stamp it yourself, so you provide your own stamps. Good morning, Lisa. My phone messed up on me there. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you, Linda. Good morning, Landa. Okay, so that is that. And that's the prize today. This is the actual prize, except you'll get a brand new roll of ribbon. My order's just not here yet. If you win the drawing for commenting on my video. Okay, next, if you share the video, comment that you shared, because Facebook sometimes hides that information. And if you win that drawing for sharing, you will win the card I'm going to make today, plus the Beautifully Braided stamp set. Ooh, and this is my set, but you'll win a new one that's, again, coming today. I have lots of stuff coming in an order today. So, and of course, when you share the video, that helps me, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Sharon, for sharing. Thank you, good morning, Linda. And so that's what's going on today with that. As a reminder, today's video is my monthly newsletter and stamping. So I'm going to go over basically the news that was in my email that went out. Because maybe you didn't want to read it, didn't have time to read it, didn't read it, accidentally deleted it, or aren't on my email list. Thank you, Linda. I hope you guys like it. Honestly, the card is just using a greeting from this set, but we're using some new celebration stuff, so you'll see. Yeah, Beautifully Braided is a lot of fun, and I have an extra sample to show you with that one. Okay, so classes for this month. Here's the news part. March 20th and 21st are my monthly classes. Anyone can attend, local. One of them is offered to go as well. Here in Midlothian, Texas, the locals, March 20th and 21st. That's Friday, Saturday. Good morning, Sherry. Thank you for sharing, Lisa. And Marilyn. Thank y'all very much. Good morning, Helen. Good to see you. So, classes this month are Friday night 5 to 9, Saturday 9 to 3. They're come and go. You can arrive whenever you want as long as you can finish by closing time. Good morning, Kelly. Card and scrapbook, those are 2 separate classes. By the way, there's 4 classes. You can take 1, 2, 3, or all 4. It's completely up to you and what you know you can complete in that time. And some people come both days to do that. That's fine as well. Card and scrapbook are $15 each or free with a $20 order. Now they are a club as well. You don't have to join the club. Good morning, Kim. But if you join the club, you only have to place a $15 order for card or scrapbook. So contact me if you want to join club. Otherwise, you can come as a guest anytime. It's $15 free with a $20 order. Let me show you what we made last month. In card class, we make always 4 cards for the $15, free with the minimum order. So we made this one. Super cute, I think. We made this one, which I totally cheated. I love this card, but I cheated and just copied something from my scrapbook class that you'll see in a second. This card using that awesome celebration stuff, free with purchase. And then we made this card. So this is the card flat, and then it folds open, and this folds down. And I forgot what these are called, but it stands up and it's like a little desk. So there's so many different themes you can make with these type of cards. Bench fold, I think is what it's called. But isn't that cute? I think so. It was fun. It wasn't too bad. Of course, Landa pre-cut everything she could. They had only die cut a couple things. The time-consuming part was simply hand cutting out these. But there was a video that went out to everybody that attended or signed up for the class to show how to assemble. Landa had pre-die cut. And when you take these classes, you receive the PDF tutorial as well. So you have all these measurements for the future to recreate those cards for all of these classes I'm about to tell you about. Good morning, Jen. Thank you, Linda. Good morning, Helen in Idaho. Okay, so anyway, card class. I don't know what we're making this month yet, of course, for any of these except one. I do have a preview of scrapbook. So this is what we made last month in scrapbook. We made a 2-page layout for Easter or spring. You could just leave off the Easter words and it's perfectly fine for spring. So you can see here how I just turned that into a card for card class. Simple. By the way, that tulip punch is low inventory. Order it now if you want it. And so that's page 2. We always make 3 pages, 12 by 12. And then the next month we either make a matching from the previous or we make a single and you'll make the matching the following month. So this is the single that we made for a birthday layout. And then this month we'll be making this page for page 2. Isn't that cute? Plus 2 more pages. Thank you, Betty. That are not designed yet. And I can't remember. I think they're going to be generic themes, like not birthday or Easter or whatever, but I have to check my notes. Anyway, both of those classes, 15 each, free with a $20 order, or join club and you can order less. And then Stamp a Stack is a class that's offered as well. It is 20 cards for $30. That includes 20 clear envelopes, 20 for $30. But if you place a minimum order, you only pay $10 for all 20 cards. It's a really good deal. So we made these 4. That's awesome, Helen. A lot of people do that actually in class. So they come, they take my class, they stamp everything, but they don't assemble it. I have one girl, it might be 8. It's a rectangle. Anyway, it's smaller. Catalina, if you watch this, you can comment and tell us. Anyway, and it's a spiral bound book, and she puts all the elements into her book just in a different way, and she can make 3 or 4 pages out of my class kits for scrapbooking. So anyway, good idea. What Helen said is she takes the 12 by 12 designs sometimes and scales them down to 6 by 6 or 8 by 8. Okay, so we made a birthday card. We made a friendship card. I think there was an alternate greeting on that one. I can't remember. Thinking of you. Hey Pam, good morning. And then another birthday card. And of course this stamp set and punch with the flowers is free with purchase right now, only till the end of March. Okay, so let me check my notes. This month for Stamp-A-Stack, we are doing, do I have it written down? Yes, a masculine birthday card, a get well card, a card that's going to be kind of generic, but there'll be 3 greeting options, including I miss you, and then one more card, which the theme has not been decided yet. So remember, you'll make 5 of each design, 20 cards total. And then the last class that, hey Pam, good morning, that's offered during this time is the sampler class. So there's my sampler from last month. And this is not the one I'm offering this month, but we made this awesome honeybee, which I'm really glad we did it last month, because now the golden honey designer paper is sold out. Good morning, Pat. Pat, I gave you a shout out earlier for the awesome card that you mailed me, which was just a random act of kindness, by the way. So sampler class is $28. You're going to get $20 or more worth of merchandise with this class fee. Plus, you're going to get everything cut and ready to go, except we don't cut your designer paper in normally, because you usually get a full pack or a half a pack, so you'll get the full sheets. You just trim them down 3 by 3, 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. It's simple usually. And anyway, but everything else is cut and ready to go. If you get it to go, we will pre-die cut what we need to for you. So for example, for this one last month, this was embossed, this was punched, your bee, these 2 bees were die cut, this piece was embossed. We embossed that gold foil with die cuts, showed them how to do it in class. Honeycomb was die cut. We do the work for you so that you don't have to own the dies if you buy my class. We die cut this, which B is pieced together from different letters from those dies, which are currently on back order. So, FYI. Anyway, there it is. So guess what this month is? This month we're doing, it's going to be super cute with the, I'm afraid that's going to fall, the Welcome Easter stamp set. And I didn't bring it over here, but the Pleased as Punch designer paper, which I showed on last week's video, Facebook Live video. And it's got tulips, it's got umbrellas, flowers, what's the fourth? Hearts. So those 2 things combined, it's going to be adorable. Let me show you Welcome Easter. Super cute. So we will be coloring with blends for the little animals here. And of course, I'll be combining some other products, maybe dyes and stuff that, of course, again, if you order this to go, we'll pre-die cut for you. This class is $28. If you get it to go, you just pay $7 shipping. Unless you're local, you can pick it up from me. People do that as well. Includes 20 in merchandise. You're going to get half a pack of the Pleased as Punch designer paper. You're going to get either 1 roll of ribbon or 2 half rolls. I have not designed it yet, so I haven't decided. And the frosted flower embellishments with the fee, as well as the PDF tutorial and everything cut and ready to go. You get your 12 by 12 Whisper White or whatever, unless the base is going to be your designer paper, but we do send the base with it. We just don't include the frame because that's going to add more cost to your class and more cost to shipping. So, but you can purchase those frames in my class links. I have a link to the frame I use. Okay, so that one can be purchased live or to go. If you have any questions on these or want links, let me know. Certain classes we can't put links just out on our website, so you have to get it by email through me. You can also join my Facebook customer VIP group as well for that. Okay, next I want to talk about Retreat in a Box. It is coming up. The deadline to sign up and pay is March 17th. And then your kits are going to be mailed by approximately April 4th. So April 4th, whatever date I give you is going to be the latest date. I usually mail them earlier, but just in case. What is a retreat in a box? I have a live retreat in March, which is full. And so you can have the opportunity to purchase what the live retreat attendees are receiving with their fee. But you pay a lot less because they're also paying for a full weekend and all their meals and all that stuff. So you're going to pay $90. That's going to include shipping. That's going to include over $50 in merchandise. It's going to include, I believe we have 9 make and takes. Cut, again, you're just going to cut your designer paper and of course your ribbon, because you'll get rolls of ribbon, and stamp. But we're going to die cut, give you PDF tutorials. It's going to be good to go. You're going to get at least 6 gifts. I went again to April and Mai's website that I like. We have a private Facebook group where we organize all of our events together, and I reread our notes. We have at least 6 gifts picked out for you guys. You get a bag. Let me read my thing. So, exclusive goodie bag, pillow gifts completed, over 50 in merchandise, opportunity to add on extra classes, and those get free shipping if you add them onto your retreat. A chance to win door prizes, 9 make and takes, my note does say it, and shipping is included. So we bring the spring retreat right to your door. Our spring retreat is Peaceful Poppies themed. I think that's the name. There's, as y'all know, there's several names within the Poppy suite. But anyway, so we're gonna make an awesome stationery box. Yes, you get the box with your fee. We're gonna make some full-size cards, which are, of course, in my opinion, gorgeous due to the paper. You're gonna make a gift card holder. You're gonna make a sampler. A full sampler is included with this fee, and it's gonna be awesome. And you're gonna make 2 12 by 12 pages. And I do know that in my retreats, a lot of people kind of do what Helen said. They take sometimes the sampler, although most people like to make the samplers. But some people take the scrapbook pages and they make cards out of those instead. They use all the elements and make a couple of cards, 2 or 3 cards out of each scrapbook page. It is a great deal, you guys. You want to sign up for it. You want to get it. If you're a demonstrator, of course, you can always copy the stuff you receive in your own classes and events. You can purchase the tutorials only. It's only, I believe, $30, yes, for all the tutorials. So we offer 4 optional add-on classes. You get those plus the retreat in a box tutorials, all for only $30. But we have 4 optional add-on classes. Now, let's say you want to take this Tropical Oasis class, you can only take that. There is an option. Or if you want to take April's Birthday Bonanza class, you can only take that. So there's options, or you can mix and match any combo you want. So this is the Tropical Oasis card class. You're going to make 10 cards. Each of our classes is $30 and includes at least $20 in merchandise for the retreat in a box. They're to go, so anyone can purchase them anywhere in the U.S. You can buy the tutorials anywhere in the world, but U.S. for the classes. 10 cards. They are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 size. They include the envelopes. And you're going to get, again, at least $20 in product with this class. So it's pretty cool. And then I'm also doing the Country Club Masculine Stamp-A-Stack. So you're going to make 12 cards, 3 designs, 4 of each. 3 designs, 4 cards of each. Country Club is a golf stamp set, but these cards are not necessarily golf related. So every design has a golf version and a non-golf version. You will pick and choose when you make yours. You might, because you're making 4 of each card, so 4 of these, 4 of these, and 4 of these. You might make 1 golf and 3 non-golf, or vice versa, or whatever you choose. You'll have the instructions for all of it and all the paper you need for all of it. So Country Club, it's gonna be cute. Then I don't have sneak peeks of April's classes, but hers are the Birthday Bonanza class. So you're gonna make a variety of birthday projects, cards, gift card holders, and adorable bags. Again, over 20 in merchandise, or at least 20. And her Timeless Tulips All Occasion Stamp-A-Stack. and you're going to make 12 cards, 3 designs, 4 of each, but they will be elegant and not masculine like mine. Okay, so that's the retreat in a box. Again, if you have any questions or need links, let me know. And of course, you can also sign up for my newsletter where I email the links to all this stuff out. I see a lot of people have joined in. Thank you for sharing, Sherry. Don't forget to comment so you can win a class packet to make 4 awesome cards. And then if you share the video, you can be entered to win this stamp set plus the card I'm going to make today. Okay, crafting cruise. I've been talking about it a lot lately because it's so awesome. The cruise is October 25th through November 1st, 2020, Liberty of the Seas, out of Galveston, Texas. Anyone can attend. We have people from all over the U.S. attend each year, so not just Texas people. It goes to Grand Cayman, Cozumel. I'm sorry, that's 2 different places. Grand Cayman, Cozumel, and Falmouth, Jamaica. We have a group rate that you can get through mid-July. So even if you want to bring sister, cousin, mother, whoever, and they don't want to craft, they can still take advantage of our group rate. Of course, you can bring your spouse. People bring their whole families, their spouse, friends only. It's a whole mix. I did a frequently asked questions about the cruise video or in my Facebook Live on February 20th if you want to go back and watch that. And then I'll put a link to that video in the description of this video after it's posted today. Again, you can join my email list to be notified of any of my events, and in those emails there's actual links to sign up for things. Okay, I have my sticky note here, unfortunately, of what's low inventory, not available, or back ordered. So let me explain what this means. If it's low inventory and you want it, order it right now so that you get it now. If it's back ordered and you want it, order it right now so that you get in the queue for it to be sent to you as soon as it's off a back order, versus once they reach a certain amount of back ordered items, they turn it off and then it becomes not orderable. And then most of those items come back, but you have to wait until we get the stock back in to be able to even order it. Celebration items are exclusive and while supplies last, so that's not included in they're coming back section. Okay, so low inventory, the Real Red Cotton 3/8 inch ribbon, that's in our annual catalog, and I believe that's low due to the Real Red Satin ribbon in the mini catalog being not orderable right now. So people have moved on to another red ribbon. The Heart Punch Pack is low inventory. That matches the Pleased as Punch designer paper, so get that now. And the Tulip Builder Punch, very popular, low inventory. Back ordered, so get these now if you want to be in the queue to get them when they come back. Real Red Satin Ribbon, I believe all of these items are from this catalog. The Petal Pink Metallic Edge Ribbon, the White Crinkled Seam Binding, the Well Written Dies, those are the ones from my sampler, and they are in the annual catalog, but they are on back order. The Garden Gateway dies, the Bonanza dies, the Poppy Moments dies, and the Woodland Embossing Folder from the annual catalog. All back ordered. Again, order them now if you want to get in the queue before they go unorderable. And last but not least, still not orderable yet. They're coming back. From My Heart Faceted Gems, Champagne Rhinestones, Assorted Pom-Poms, Daffodil Delight Ruched Ribbon, Saddle Brown Stays On Ink Pad. That one keeps coming back and forth, but we have more coming in. And the Detailed Bees dies and the Painted Labels dies are both not orderable currently. Okay, any questions on that? Let me know. Uh-oh, I froze up on the iPad. Okay, I think it's okay. I got scared. Okay, so next, coordination products. I've shown these in several videos, so I just have the flyer here today. But don't forget, these are while supplies last, with the exception of the Nature's Thoughts dies and the Special Days dies. They are coming back in future catalogs. The rest are not. So we have dies that match our cute ladybug stamp set. We have these awesome, which I showed in a video, sending flowers dies. They totally can stand alone, so you don't have to have a certain stamp set to match those. The birthday dies, which match the celebration happy birthday to you stamp set, and the pleased as punch designer paper. Those are all get them now. Here's the cards that we made in the Facebook Live showing a mix of those products I just showed you. So any questions on that, let me know. They're all, as far as I know, as of this morning, still available to purchase. It's the last month of celebration. Can y'all believe it? It's been going on for 2 months now, that every time you spend $50 or $100, you get to pick a free gift from the catalog. This is the new one. No limit. Spend $200 and pick any mix you want of all of these items in here. So this is the new book. We have some new stuff. A new designer paper, which I'm going to show you. Pam, I'm glad you found me. Rise and Shine stamp set, which matches our Cup of Cheer dies, which are still available. The Well Dressed stamp set, and the So Very Vellum. I'm going to show you guys those things in person. And then the Tags in Bloom stamp set, which matches a couple of punches from the mini catalog. And I love all of these. And then in this book, it shows you, I need a Sharpie over here to mark out this designer paper, but it shows you all of the past items that you can still choose as well. So you can still pick the meerkats, the lily pad stuff, happy birthday to you, sending thoughts, thoughtful blooms. Well, that's the new one. The small bloom punch, the lily pad dies, Lily Impressions designer paper. But again, these things are while supplies last, especially the consumables. So I don't know how much they have of this. This is sold out. Golden Honey, Sequins and Twine is sold out, and the Kerchief card kit is sold out. So anyway, you have until March 31st to get any of the stuff in this book that's available for free with purchase. And then you have until March 31st to take advantage of our starter kit special, which is for $99. Anyone can buy the starter kit. There's no obligation. There's no you are signing up, but there's no committing to doing classes or parties or selling or even purchasing. But of course, you get a discount on your own purchases when you buy our starter kit, so why wouldn't you? So the starter kit's $99. You pick 125 of anything you want, and through March 31st, in addition, you get a stamp set of your choice for free. You can add any stamp set you want, but these are two that I'm recommending because they're expensive and they're good ones. You get our mini trimmer free, which is currently only exclusive to this promotion. And it is a guillotine, super sharp, super straight. 6x6 is your size for that. I showed that on last week's video. And then you get this designer paper assortment that's exclusive to the starter kit special. 48 sheets of assorted paper from the mini and celebration. All that for $99. And then you always get a past paper pumpkin kit in your starter kit as well. This one, just to show you paper pumpkin real quick, is our monthly subscription craft box that anyone can subscribe to or purchase month by month. Always gets it always gets an exclusive stamp set that cannot be purchased anywhere else. All the embellishments and accessories needed, at least one ink, and then of course all the supplies and instructions to make lots of projects. And I'll tell you about this month's paper pumpkin in a second. But you'll get a free past random paper pumpkin kit. Thank you, Mary. I agree. This trimmer is so cute. And you can buy the kit now. Let me give you guys an example. People do this with me all the time. They buy the starter kit. They don't make a purchase. They don't, obviously sell anything. They don't even tell anyone they purchased the starter kit. And so eventually they drop out of Stampin' Up! And then later they decide they want to get the discount or there's a good special or whatever, and they buy the starter kit again. So in other words, if you want that, purchase the starter kit now. You'll get that trimmer for free. And then if you do nothing with it, you can buy the starter kit again later if you want to do something with our starter kit. Any questions on that, let me know. When you are in my team, you also get to take advantage of some things. We have an exclusive Facebook group with weekly creative challenges. We have monthly optional team gatherings that are on Facebook Live and live in person, optional card swaps, incentives, challenges. You know, you can earn prizes from me, all kinds of stuff. I thought of something I wanted to comment on and I lost it. I don't know. Anyway, lots of benefits of being in the team. And then it's, last but not least, the last month to get the little ladybug stamp set for free. That is not going to focus well for me. I should have brought the other book over that has a bigger image of this set. But it's adorable. Free with a $300 party or order. Thank you for sharing, Pam. Good morning, Terry. All right. So last month for all of that. Any questions, let me know. The ladybug stamp set. So I also sent an email out where I have an opportunity for you to get that free a different way with an order only. One $100 order. So any questions on that, let me know. But I have about 10 to give away to people who take advantage of that special. I think that's what was in the back of my mind there. Okay. And then about my team, one more thing. Every month when we gather, we make projects. So this month we're making 4 cards. They are fancy folds. I'm gonna kind of give you a sneak peek here, because if you want to come make these cards, you can. There is a to-go option as well when you're in the team. You can purchase the kit to go, and your cards actually are sent to you fully assembled. So a lot of our long distance team members do that. If you come to the live, you stamp and assemble while you're there. The live event. The meetings are only $5, but if you want to come check us out locally, it's free. Just come. You can come one time and check it out for free before you decide to go ahead and join the team so you can attend. I would say 70 to 80% of the people who attend do not do Stampin' Up! As a business. They just come for the fun and their friends that they've met there and or already knew. It's a night out for us. So my next team meeting is Saturday, March 7th, this Saturday, in 2 days at 6:30 p.m. here in Midlothian. So if you want to come check it out, again for free, if you've never been before, you can do that. So just contact me. Don't forget about my celebration. That is a free event that you can earn from me during January, February, March, during Celebration 2020. And you can earn it 3 ways. You can host your own Stampin' Up! Party with me, and if it's $150 or more, you will receive, you will be able to attend this event for free. Thank you, Pat, for sharing. Thank you, Terry. And then, or number 2, if you place orders that total up to $150 or more during Celebration, January, February, March, you get to come to this event for free. That doesn't include class fees because Stampin' Up! Does not keep track of class fees for me. They only keep track of orders, whether you place an order with me during a class, live, or go to my website. Either one of those count, and I add them all up. And then number 3, of course, if you get the starter kit. The event is not Saturday. It's Friday, April 24th. There's an AM and PM option, and then there is a to-go option, which is I cannot attend because I can't or I'm long distance. So you will get it to go if you cannot attend. Okay, March is Paper Pumpkin. I just showed you Paper Pumpkin. So the one in March, the 10th is always the deadline of every month. So March 10th is the deadline to sign up and or pay. and or activate your kit, sorry. Because you can sign up for a month-to-month subscription, or you can purchase what we call a prepaid subscription. It's like placing an order. You order the kit 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, and then Stampin' Up! Emails you a code, and you go to paperpumpkin.com and activate that code, and you will then you will receive the next month's or 3 months, whatever you purchased. Hopefully that makes sense. The March 2020 kit comes in a specially designed spring box, daffodils, raindrops, and with a fresh spring vibe. It contains supplies for 12 cards and envelopes, 4 designs, 4 cards, 4 cards of 3 designs. So 3 designs, you make 4 of each. They are note card size, 5 by 3.5 inches. Then, because March is Paper Pumpkin's birthday month, every year March is Paper Pumpkin's birthday, they do something special, and this month, or this year, it's a free additional stamp set. So you're going to get 2 stamp sets for the price of 1 in March's Paper Pumpkin. It is a larger stamp set, 4 by 6. I didn't bring a ruler over here. 4 by 6 inches stamp set. So larger than our normal, and you don't even have to use it on your projects. Hey Sherry, I'm glad you caught me as well. Thank you. It's just a bonus, but it does coordinate with it. It's $22 a month, including shipping. If you subscribe, if you do a prepaid, you just pay the $22 plus shipping. And if you get at least a 3-month prepaid subscription, which is $63, you will qualify for at least 1 free item from Celebration. So any questions on that, let me know. Okay, I've already talked about my online ordering special at the very beginning. Just a quick reminder, let me show you this one. If you place an order with me of $25 or more in March 2020 using this month's host code, which you'll see when I point the camera down, you're going to get a class kit to make 4 cards using the Under My Umbrella bundle. And I showed all about that at the beginning of the video, so you can go back and watch that. This was last month's kit. That's also the prize for commenting today. If you win, that's the prize you will win. I'm going to point my camera down now and show you guys the new Celebration items, and then also we are going to make a card. So try to get my camera straight as usual. I think I've learned a few things. I've gotten a little better at it. And what was my other comment? Oh, show you this new stuff that you can get free with a purchase right now. So this is free with a $100 purchase. Tags in Bloom stamp set. It matches the 2 of the punches in our mini catalog. Label Me Lovely, I think. I'm trying to find the page over here real quick. And Label Me Pretty. I think that's what they're called. They're both called Label Me Lovely. Oh, and Label Me Fancy. So these 2 punches here coordinate with this stamp set here. It's free with a $100 purchase through March 31st. And Well Dressed, super, in my opinion, super cute masculine stamp set, free with a $50 purchase through March 31st, 2020. And then Rise and Shine, a really cute set. This is reversibles. I forgot to mention that. So you get 2 sheets of stamps, and the cups can be stamped. My cord just flipped down on me. With the design showing, or on the opposite side, I believe. Does it have the design on both sides? Yeah, this side is flat, so no design cup. And you can just stamp on it. And then this one, the option is that you can have it facing both directions. And the dies that match these have a die for each direction of cup. Hopefully that makes sense. But there's some really cute sayings in this as well. Like, you've got this, but first. And then you've got the word coffee. Make today amazing. Let's hang out soon. I really like that one. Rise and shine. XOXOXO. Tea. You can put tea instead of coffee. Maybe you drink tea. Make today amazing. Super cute. Free with a $100 purchase. And then this is the paper I'm going to be using in our Make and Takes today. Free with a $50 purchase while supplies last. This is the design we'll be using today. It's got foil, gold, rose gold, and silver. Or it might be copper, honestly. I'm not sure. This one. This is a single-sided paper, just FYI. This one, super cute. That's silver. And then this design here. So that's free with a $50 purchase through the end of March. No limit. As long as it's available, you can get as many as you want. And then here's the vellum. So, of course, it's see-through. It's embossed. It comes in 3 colors in the 1 pack, free with a $50 purchase. You have Highland Heather, Pool Party, and I believe this one is Soft Seafoam. Okay? So any questions on that, let me know. Thank you for sharing, Karen. And Sherry, I think I said that. Linda, I also love the new release. Here's the stuff. This is a pretty, well, I say it's a quick card. We'll see, but pretty quick card. What is the SKU for the dies on the cup set? Jen 152303. And again, that's free with a $100 purchase, even for demonstrators, because I know Jen's a demonstrator. Thank you for sharing, Marie. Can you get the dies though? Yep. So a few items, Karen, from the holiday catalog carried over, and yes, they are in the online store with Stampin' Up! Right now. So yes is the answer. Okay, so we have our card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5. It's an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper cut in half. So easy. And then I'm going to fold it in half with my bone folder. So I like to align the 2 corners on the table, pinch it once only, and then do all the rest of the folding with my bone folder. I press really firm, make your finger turn white. I never use this end because that black, whatever they printed on there, can rub off on my card. So I always use the pointed end because of that reason. And this is a standard size card, invitation size they call it, or I think there's another word, but anyway, it fits all of our medium envelopes that Stampin' Up! Carries. So I make my card base, I fold it in half, and then in classes and when I'm really sending this to someone, you know, specifically, I stamp and sign the back with like made with love, handmade, whatever, and then set that aside. But we stamp and sign the back first, because if we do it the wrong direction or crooked or something, we can cover that up with our card front and make the back be a new back. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so this piece of designer paper is 4 by 5 1/4, free with a $50 purchase. And then actually we only need 1 of these. I cut 2 in case I messed up, and that's for our greeting. So the greeting is going to come from Beautifully Braided, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that in Memento Black ink. And it says, kindness comes in many ways, but always from the heart. So this is the set you can possibly win today if you share the video and then comment that you shared. And don't forget, if you're watching replay, you can still comment that. It usually takes me a minimum a week to do my drawing. I'm not currently still yet on the best schedule for that. This is Memento Black ink, so you do want to press firmly, which is opposite of all of our other ink pads except StazOn. And then, I think that might be a little crooked, but straight down and firm. I have a really firm table underneath, but if you didn't, you could use, oh, not too bad. You could use our Stampin' Pierce mat, but you want, if you don't have a nice firm table, use the Stampin' Pierce mat under your projects with photopolymer stamps so you get a good clean image. Okay, so that's it for stamping on this card, actually. And what we're gonna do now is color this up. So I have seen people coloring these online with pretty much all the tools that are available. But one of the easiest ways is sponge daubers and your ink pad. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I have So Saffron, and this is labeled So Saffron from a previous class, but if you know what color you're using, that's fine. And this sponge dauber is ready to be in the trash. This is going to be its last use. It's just all torn up, but it still works. What it does is just leave some little sponge residue on the card that I have to brush away, but I figured I could live with that for this one video, and then I'll let it go away. They're not that expensive, and I'm sure this one has lasted me forever. So Saffron ink, that's all you have to do to color it. Like, super simple. I will show you on the smaller, on the leaves, how I avoid getting the ink too dark, or like a big circle like that, basically, when I do the leaves. So this again, so saffron, you just color it. It doesn't have to be perfect in the lines. You can go outside of the lines a little bit. You can even miss some parts. You can miss, what am I trying to say? Well, I'm going to fill in this part. So if I miss some of that center part, basically, it's not going to be the end of the world. So in other words, this doesn't have to be perfect, which is great for me. Have you guys colored this paper in other ways? I know a lot of people have used, I think that was it, Stampin' Blends, which looks great as well. And I just haven't done it yet, literally from not having time to play with it yet. And I don't know if people have been doing the watercolor, what are those called? The watercolor, watercoloring, sorry, can't talk. Or regular markers even. So now I have an old olive sponge, and it looks, if you can see that on the video, it looks like teal. That's because I just wash these out with water when I'm done and use them in the same, it doesn't even matter, but just so I don't get confused, I use them in the same generic color family, greens, blues, whatever. But you can rinse them out and let it dry and then use it in another color. Okay, so I don't want this green to be too harsh like that, so you just rub it on your scratch paper first. And this is where you can really see that you, even though the sponge is larger than the leaves, you don't have to be exact, especially with these little bitty leaves here. They're tiny, so just kind of angle your sponge dauber and you're fine. Also, I forgot to add yellow to these little buds or whatever those flowers are, so I'll go back and do that real quick. But what you could do, if you're going to make a bunch of cards like this, don't cut it apart and just color the whole sheet. So you can pre-color the entire sheet. You can also pre-color just sections in color schemes and then move on to another color scheme for the next section. And, you know, so you can pre-color a full sheet, either all one color or not all one color, basically. And then I'm going to take Balmy Blue, and it looks fine to me not filled in, and fill in the white parts. So again, I don't want it too harsh. I don't want a big circle blotch that I can't make disappear. So just dab it on the scratch paper first. Another trick is to start on scratch paper and then go on to your project or things like that. But this is it. This is how you color it. But it turns out, or this is one way to color it, I should say. I'm sure you can use regular sponges as well. But it turns out so pretty. So this paper is really versatile. I've seen also a ton of samples that look great with zero coloring. And I'm going to show you one that we did at my bingo class. I'm going to show you all the bingo projects because we used a lot of this new stuff. But, you know, to me, that one looked great without coloring. And I just saw one little, I'm going to add green to that. I think that's a leaf. We'll pretend it is. So there you go. What do y'all think? Brayer the background. Oh, that's a good idea, Pat. And Pat has been working, she's been sharing on our demonstrator group. Again, that's a benefit because you can see other people's creativity. She's been sharing lots of cards she has made with this paper, and they're gorgeous. She's done different techniques on it. So let me see. Thank you for sharing, Marie. And Chris. Chris, I'm glad you like the paper. Sponge brayer works well, is what Pat is telling us. So that's another technique. Hey, Pam in North Carolina. For flowers, I've used sponge dauber, a Q-tip. Oh, that's a good idea too, Pat. Good, good. I'm glad you're on here. Thank you for sharing, Pam. Hey, Stacy. Thank you for the happy belated birthday. Thank you, Marie, for saying it's pretty. Okay, finish it off simple. We're going to use the Never Let Us Down polka dot tulle ribbon, not to cause an ordering thing, but when all the ribbons you want are on back order, you can rely on your good old polka dot tulle ribbon. Because also I think the Whisper White crinkled seam binding will look gorgeous on this card, but it's not available right now. It's coming back though. So I'm getting my ribbon to a point where it is a plus sign, so I can, like where you would normally ask your friend for their finger so you can tie a bow. Let me grab my tweezers. These are non-Stampin' Up, just reverse tweezers, and I pinched it there so I can now tie my bow with freely with 2 hands. And actually having your project upside down when you tie a bow usually will make your bow come out right side up on the project. There we go. And then trim that off. So I left it on the roll so there was no waste on that side. And this, I don't know how it looks on the video, but the ribbon does show up really well in person. Let me make sure I have it scooted over enough. Yes, so I'm just going to add this to my card base. Oh, another idea I have, which I have not had time to test. This is a very thin paper, I will say, but also the golden honey paper was thin. So I thought what I did in a previous video with the golden honey paper with the sprinkles that we sell, the pigment sprinkles, might look good on this designer paper as well, and especially maybe on some of the other designs besides this flower. And then just some dimensionals on the greeting. So maybe do like 2 and cut them in half, and then spread them out. How are y'all doing? Thank you, Marie. Let's see. Oh, I'm reading the same comment. Love the yellow roses. Thank you, Cindy. I couldn't decide what color. I'm not super good at picking colors that flowers should be. So I just looked at several samples, and I liked how a lot of the yellow ones looked in the samples that I had seen. So I'm doing this greeting half on the ribbon, half off. And that's it. There's our card. Hope you like it. 2 packs yesterday, Pat. Yeah, I have more of this paper coming today. Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, another perk is we get to pre-order stuff early, and some products were released yesterday that customers will be able to order in April, but we were allowed to order yesterday. So those are coming. These are some, actually this one's not really a sneak peek, but this is a sample from Bingo, and it is a sneak peek of that vellum from Celebration, free with a $50 purchase while supplies last. And that is the Beautifully Braided stamp set. Here is another sample where I used this designer paper, what is it called? Flowering Foils designer paper. Oh, I've got everything so crooked now. Not sure what I did there. Bring it down a little. Anyway, flowering foils. So this was the one we did not color. We just, oh, I see that my head was in the video as well. I'm just going to scoot it up. I don't know why the placement is off. I did check that before the video, but who knows. Anyway, no coloring, hand cut out, stick it on there. We have some regular vellum, and you're good to go. And then this card here is with the tags. What is that set called? Tags. I'm blanking. Tags in Bloom. That's what I was gonna say, and then I thought I was wrong. And we made this at Bingo as well. So just to give you guys some other ideas using some of that new stuff from Celebration. I haven't had time to play with it all yet, so you know, this is what I've done so far. I hope you like it. Here's my original card. I think it pretty much looks the same, although I left the flowers white on this one. And oh, I thought I was overtime. Look at that. I'm not even over. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me today. Marie, your tags in Bloom will be here today. Yes. The middle card, Kelly. Thank you. Is that the I Can't Thank You Enough? Is that this one? Since I put 4 out now, I'm not sure which the middle was. Yes, Cindy. Cool. Thank you, Terry. I'm trying to catch up on you guys' comments. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you guys like the color scheme here. And Sharon, that's cool that you also did daubers on this. I think that's probably the most popular way, but heck, I don't know. Who knows? Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Pam. I hope everyone also has a great weekend. Thank you for the late birthday wishes. Birthday was Tuesday. I got some cool gifts from my husband and daughter. I went to a birthday breakfast with some friends yesterday, so it's been a pretty good week. And I get to celebrate just in general with my team on Saturday, so that'll be fun as well. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Kelly. Everybody have a great week. I do plan to be on live again next Thursday at 9. If anything changes, I will let you know. As usual, watch for emails announcing the Facebook Live, and watch here on my Facebook group, my Facebook business page, watch for updates saying I'm going live. But normally now I'm almost ready to commit to Thursday at 9 a.m. But I think let's give it 4 more weeks and see if I can truly be consistent with that. Have a great day. Thank y'all. Bye.